Hello everyone. I, Prajakta Ingle, counselor from Institute of Science, Pune's Swami Vivekanand College of Education, Wakad, Pune, welcome you all for today's module on dual coding theory of learning. At the end of this session, the learners will be able to define learning theory, identify types of learning theories, describe cognitive theory of learning, and state the dual coding theory. Let us first understand what is a learning theory. It is the theory that describes how students absorb, process, and retain knowledge during the learning process. Now it is time to think and reflect on the question, how does an individual learn something when the topic is new? Pause the video, note down your answers, and play the video again when you're ready. To answer that question, there are different types of theories that have been developed by various philosophers and psychologists. These theories are categorized in three main types. The first type is cognitive constructivism. As per this, a learner remembers or learns something new through thinking, associating, referencing. So basically, processing the information mentally. Second is social constructivism. As per this, the learner learns through interactions, collaboration, group work, etc. Next is behaviorism. In this, the learner learns through repeated actions or practice. Today we are going to study the cognitive theory of learning in detail. As we understood from the previous slide, this theory is based on mental processes by which a learner takes in, interprets, stores, and retrieves the information. So, whenever a stimulus occurs, that is, a thing or an event happens with an individual, he starts cognitive processing, which means he starts thinking, analyzing, evaluating, and based on this cognitive processing, he responds to the situation. And this entire process becomes a learning for him. To understand the cognitive theory of learning better, we are going to discuss dual coding theory. Dual coding theory is a theory of cognition proposed by Alan Pivio in 1971. According to Pivio, there are two ways a person can expand on learned material. It is through verbal associations or visual imagery. Based on this, the dual coding theory postulates that there are two distinct subsystems in our brain. Firstly, verbal system, and secondly, non-verbal or visual system, which is pictures. The verbal and visual information are processed differently and along distinct channels in our human mind. Both verbal and visual information can be used to recall information. Hence, as per dual coding theory, if this is a brain system, knowledge can be stored through nonverbal processing in the form of pictures, or it can be stored through verbal processing in the form of words. It is important to understand that this information can be stored in reference or connection to each other as well. That is, pictures can be remembered with the help of words, or words can be remembered with the help of pictures. Similarly, this information can be remembered or stored in integration as well. That is, pictures and words together. To give you an example of dual coding theory, think of an animal that barks. Now, your brain could have processed the information dog through an image of a dog or through dog the word itself. It is also possible that your brain could have processed both the things together, that is, thought of an image of the dog and the word dog itself together. Thus, Any information is stored and can be recalled by our brain in the form of words or pictures or both ways. This is the dual coding theory. Thank you so much for staying with me throughout the module. If you have any queries at all, please feel free to reach out to me. Have a good day.